plenty of snow behind in the upper Midwest. But inside the Kohl Center, they're ready for a very good matchup on the Big Ten Network as the Northwestern Wildcats are in town to take on the Wisconsin Badgers. And was limited on Wednesday. That meant a bigger role for Nolan Winter, and he responded on Wednesday in Columbus.
It was fantastic. Brought great energy, hit a couple of big threes.
Chucky Hepburn. The offensive numbers are down, but you could argue Chucky Hepburn's having his best season as a Badger.
He's so under control with it. You'll see here, shot clock situation, it's going to find his hand, he's going to find the right player. At least he has so far this year.
Tyler Wall has been that right player more often than not, and a foul would in this building. Somehow 4-4 against the Badgers in a tough place to play.
I think it's the styles. They understand, and it helps when you have a great point guard like Boo Buie. That's going to help you.
And Boo Buie with the floater, 2 to start.
There's not a foul to be called.
Inbound to Buie, another runner and another 2.
So under control with it.
Here's A.J. Storr. What a find he's been for Wisconsin. The transfer from St. John's. Hands off to Wall. Inside, he got his man in the air. Can't finish, but there's Crowell to clean it up. Crowell against Luke Hunger.
And that's the matchup that you have to watch this afternoon. Northwestern's going to bring that double team. What does Wisconsin do out of it?
They find Wall eventually on the opposite side. And
in those close games last year, the ball ended up in his hand all the time. We've not had those close games.
How about Tyler Wall? 23 of 30 the last 5. Matthew Nicholson sometimes has some issues staying on the floor, gets some early fouls, and that hinders his ability to stay out there.
He's so big, you just can't have those.
Blackwell with the deep 2, and the freshman who's been
might get him back to the level he was playing at earlier in the year.
And a 6-0 spurt for the Badgers. Offensive rebound. Langborg will take it up, and Ryan Langborg, averaging nearly 12 a game, ties it at 6.
And Northwestern offensively really has gotten away from the ball screen. They started the game heavy ball screen, haven't gotten back to that, and they've been struggling. Thankfully, get the offensive rebound in that possession.
Oh, good hands by Boo Buie. He anticipated that pass ahead to Barnhizer. Good body control to work through traffic and get his Blackwell to board. And Wisconsin looking to push a little.
But their Northwestern got back to their ball screen action. I love that look by Buie.
Here's Klesmit, open 3. Max Klesmit from range, and the Badgers lead. Stephen Crowell, see if they test Preston early. Crowell going to work. There's the double from Barnhizer. Gets rid of it to Wall. Wall along the baseline, and a foul is going to be called.
Look at the goaltend.
It is a shooting foul.
Earlier on an end line out of bounds.
Best free throw shooting team in the Big Ten.
Northwestern does on the season.
And they nearly make as many as their opponents have taken. 8 to shoot. Crowd applauding the defense. Buie with the deep 3. Banks it home. 11-10 North. 11-10 lead for the Wildcats on the road. Each team winning on the road on Wednesday. Buie, another floater. Got the roll again. He's got 9.
And they went dribble, handoff, dribble, handoff, dribble, handoff. However, A.J. Storr, they were switching everything. Doesn't switch the last one with Boo Buie. Allows Boo to turn that corner. A.J. Storr has to be there for the switch.
Entry. Crowell got great post position early against Blake Preston. So Boo Buie, he's doing that too.
Absolutely.
Trying to enter it in, and another Badger turnover.
You can't make a pass from that entry. Top of the key, you got to take one dribble.
Buie, Hepburn fell down, and Boo got a wide open look. He's got 12. The Wisconsin offensive output. Klesmit for the answer. Second 3 of the afternoon for Max Klesmit. Buie with the split, got control of the ball, threw it to the rim, and he'll go to the line.
Who splits that? Pushes the ball out a little bit, occurs.
First on Blackwell, Buie at the line, 1 to Crowell. Crowell working against Luke Hunger, double team comes. Where's Crowell gonna go? Hard bounce out to Wall. 2 seconds. Klesmit gathers 3 before the shot clock. Horn goes off is good. He was tremendous in that second half. 12 of those 18 in the final 5 and change of that game that the Badgers pulled away and beat a good Buckeye team. Winter on the drive. Wall collapsed upon, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
But from young freshmen is some learning.
1 for 2 from head coach Greg Gard. He'll also get a breather right now as the Badgers work with a 2-point lead. Here's Wall. Drives inside. A little slip as he came through the lane, and a foul is going to be called.
If it's free, I'll take 3.
If it's free, it's me, says
yeah.
Nothing else after that
Absolutely.
matters. Here's Bowie. Fighting around the defense. Badgers paying a lot of attention to him. Out it goes to Martinelli, and the runner from the elbow short, but he followed up his miss to tie it at 19.
The pick and roll action by Boo Boo and what Northwestern runs with, it creates so many problems defensively because Boo is so good at turning that corner.
Well, we talked about early the growth of Chucky Hepburn. I think it's important to talk also as the drive inside. Nice body control by Connor Essegian. We've seen similar.
I think he was there. But Chucky has been fighting over that screen the entire first half and trying to bait that call. He got one.
Well, they are running that double out every time the post gets it, and the 3-point bombs are buried. 6 to shoot. The entry to Martinelli, and it's taken away. Chucky Hepburn on the run all the way, end to end through Berry for 2. Shot clock at 10. Badgers up 7. Hepburn trying to split. Gets rid of it. Blackwell inside. The dump off to Wall, who's fouled. And back to the line goes Tyler Wall for 2.
Situation. Now they're in the double.
Yeah, usually.
Prior to that, they were doing a good job of attacking.
Well, and let's be fair. It's only been one Badger who's shot free throw. Nicholson defending Crowell. No double comes this time. Now it comes late. The trap. Here's Klesmit. And the floater drops. And it started with Wildcat turnovers. 3 turnovers during this run for Northwestern. And Nicholson needs a little help. Finally gets it from Barnhizer. Barnhizer going to work. He's bumped, and he'll go to the line. Marcus.
What Brooks does there, attack, gets to the free throw line.
From the floor. 0 for 1 at the line. He's got 3 points with that free throw going down. Snap the 10-0 Badger run. Wisconsin up 9, 3.5 to play first half. Oh, nice bounce inside. Good gather and finish by Nolan Winter.
But it's balanced.
Hepburn picks his pocket. The takeaway for Chucky Hepburn. Doesn't have numbers. Oh, and Storr gets clothesline. And Storr is coming up. 1 for 2 is Storr.
A little bit because he was getting frustrated with what Chucky was doing.
Barnhizer looking, needs some help. Martinelli against Storr. Working, spins. That's really nice by Nick Martinelli.
And it's all because
they've been taken out of their game the final 10 minutes of this first half. Berry will drop it off. Nicholson running to the rim, and Winter with a foul. For Nolan Winter, that'll be his 2nd personal. One more for Nicholson. Same stretch. Wisconsin nipped their turnover.
Decision here by Coach Collins.
A 7-second difference roughly between game and shot clock, and Bowie fouled as he tried to go around that screen. Hepburn with the foul, his team. So if Northwestern's coming back in the second half,
it's done.
You saw Barnhizer had a terrific night. Ty Berry's had 5 straight games in double figures. It's more than just Boo Booey for this Northwestern team. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Badgers will hold for the final shot, up 7. Klesmit with 3 seconds. curling, got into some trouble, and it's taken away, and Northwestern defends to the end, and the back look just could not get gravity to yank that one through the net. 7-point advantage. Bowie going to work against Hepburn. Hunger left alone, and he hits the three. Just his fourth made three of the year, but Luke Hunger on the board.
It is, and if Wisconsin goes 5-0, think about the advantage they have. But if Northwestern gets the win this afternoon, what does that do for everything else?
Wall, great seal and finish.
In a close game like this game is going to be.
And that's why you saw Chris Collins going at Ty Berry. And didn't go at him. He's very aggressively talking with him, saying, you cannot allow that to happen. Good response by Northwestern. It's such a well-coached league, and all of these coaches who are veterans know exactly what it takes to win in this league, and it's little things like that that matter. Drop off by Hepburn, good patience by Tyler Wall. Speaking of veterans, Hepburn to Wall.
Good interior passing.
Hard to believe this is Chucky Hepburn's 84th start already as a Badger. Bowie in the corner. That three is true, and Bowie with 18. There's so much foul trouble inside for Northwestern.
And that's what Tyler's done. He's been consistent for that team as far as what Wisconsin needed. Someone to continue to be aggressive.
How about this? Wisconsin's 10-point lead almost gone. They could tie it up. Instead, they'll get within one on a good fight. Here's Crowell, backed out by Barnheiser, coming to double. Left alone in the corner, and that three falls. That'll feel good for A.J. Storr, his first field goal of the afternoon. Barnheiser starting to get hot. He's got 9, and Brooks Barnheiser at 2-point game. Crowell doubled. Drops it off for Wall, and he's fouled. Wall, who's hit 5 of 9 at the by Eli, and off he went. Tyler on track after a loss the other night in Champaign to a red-hot Illinois team. We'll see them in that second game of that doubleheader tomorrow afternoon.
I thought Michigan State played pretty good, too, though.
They did. Bowie gets his own miss and able to put it back in. He's got 20.
And he's been so efficient. 7 of 9, like, hasn't forced anything. Just ultra efficient in what he's done.
An outstanding performance again for Bowie. Here's Storr. Collapsed upon, didn't matter for A.J. Storr. He's getting it going now with 6. Strong for the true freshman Jordan Clayton. Just 1 for 7 this year from 3. Langborg right back at the scorer's table. Klesmit, baseline drive, count the bucket, and a foul. Klesmit to the line. 14 now. 7-point game in Madison. Exactly where we were at halftime. Here's Berry. He'll leave in the corner for Langborg. Langborg baseline, got it through Gilmore and able to get the 2.
That's a great play.
Martinelli working against Blackwell, able to regather after the slip and puts that one in. A little shot put for Martinelli to bring the Wildcats within 3. Here's Storr. Saw a crease on the baseline. Wrap around Klesmit, the open man. Hits the 3.
Post players especially.
Game 16 this year for Wisconsin as Bowie's 3 a little bit short. Rebound underneath by Berry. Count the bucket and the foul.
Chance for a 3-point opportunity.
And converts on.
That's why that and one there by Ty Berry was so important. On top of being Ty Berry's first points of the game.
Yeah, he needed to see that ball go through the net. Here's Storr. Back it goes to Crowell, and back it comes to Storr again, working around Barnheiser. That's some good control on your way to the rim by it's in uniform. Langborg to the rim for 2.
And you see offensively, AJ's been very good. D1 on the defensive end.
Blackwell will enter to Crowell. Double comes now. Passing off Blackwell, juggles, and there's a foul on Berry. 3 on Berry, matching his point. It's Ty Berry.
And that's exactly what I was thinking. Who for Northwestern is going to step up? Because Boo has been great.
Boo's been Boo.
Great, yeah, exactly.
We had 2s across the board earlier. Now it's a 4-of-a-kind 3s in the foul department. Maybe it'll be. Here's Wall. Baseline drive denied. Back out Klesmit 3. Hits again. How many times today? Had a conversation with Rob Riley during that inbound moment. Klesmit turns the corner to the rim.
You got to stay attached. You got to make somebody else beat you right now.
Bowie fakes the handoff to Barnheiser off the inbound. Coming up on 9 to play here in Madison. Bowie going to work against Wall. Drives inside. That'll be a foul. 21 for Boo. Now
what can come of that?
Bowie will walk it up. 5-point game. It was 7 at halftime. Bowie inside. Nicholson with the flush.
Ooh, he's so good.
But it brings Northwestern within 3. Blackwell, the freshman, trying to get around Langborg, gets into the paint, muscles it up, it won't go, and Nicholson wraps it out, but a foul first.
Couple halves.
Yeah, a game and a half to 2 games.
And we talked a lot about offense.
The second half, as Boo and the Wildcats will bring it up down 5. Here's Barnheiser stepping out for a 3, and he got it to go. Nicholson did a lot of work to make sure that was open. It's a 2-point game in Madison with 6:42 to go. Crowell with 13 to shoot, now to Storr. Storr back, it goes to Crowell, rolling to the rim, and a block off Purdue, and then through the snowstorm that you drove back.
And then they played Iowa last night, and that was the same team we got against Wisconsin defensively.
Again, road, Big Ten, hard.
Yes. And that's why what Northwestern is doing right now by always having an answer is so important.
Who's going to have the answer in the final 6:15? Barnheiser lost it, and a foul on the for that contact. It's just hanging on my wall at home, so I'll have to look at the date. Here's Berry for 3. Bouncing around, and he got the roll. Tied at 61. Under 10 to shoot. Klesmit. The pirouette and the finish. That is pretty. Hepburn looking again. Working against Barnheiser. Drives. The drop off to Crowell. Couldn't quite control. Gets a second chance. Won't get that one either. And we've got a whistle and a foul going against Crowell, a shooter. But he's able to hit the front end that way, but he's really played under control late and now hit 2 huge free throws. The top 2 teams by record in the Big Ten Conference in mid-January. Storr on the spin. Contested. Hit it.
Are you?
Bowie drops off Nicholson, and it's pinned against the backboard. It'll stay with Northwestern. Possession arrow pointing. Here's Berry. Back out Barnheiser. Backing out against Wall. Hand off to Bowie. 6 to shoot. Throws it to no one. Turnover. Storr to the other end. And a foul. Bowie.
Get rid of it.
It's 2 free. Four-point game. Nicholson. Bowie will come get it. Now he'll go to work against Hepburn. Crowell with the block. Ball tipped around. Barnheiser ends up with it, 6 to shoot. Gotta hurry. Barnheiser against Wall. Wall defending. Barry, contested 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to Wisconsin. They may check this at out to slide under 1 minute to play in regulation.
1 minute.
Hepburn against Barnheiser. Fades away. Crowell with the swat out. And a new 20. Seven to shoot. Klesmit against Martinelli. Klesmit to the elbow. Spins. Off balance. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Nicholson swats it out, and now Chris Collins says foul. 2 opportunities to get the rebound. 71% on the year. Chucky just 2 points today. First free. 2 for 2. 2 big free throws. Bowie. And a turnover. Tried to lob it through the double to Nick. Yep, he has
foul right away.
Not played today.
Yep.
Storr gets the inbound. They have not fouled yet. There's the foul. And it'll go on Mullins. That'll be his first. And
Both ways.
where the Boilermakers host the Nittany Lions. Coming up on Big Ten Network. Bowie, quick jumper, won't go. Long rebound. Blackwell's got it. Chris Collins says we're not fouling. It was a battle between 2 excellent Big Ten basketball teams. But the home team gets a hard-fought win, 71-63. Wisconsin remains unbeaten in Big Ten play, atop the league with a perfect 5-0 Big Ten record.